But this is, again, another brilliant idea by the very intelligent Donald Trump, who now wants to, and I've talked about this, I spoke about it yesterday, wants to reopen Alcatraz. Now, before I play you Karoline the Liar Leavitt's response to that on the Sean Hannity show, let me just give you a few facts on Alcatraz. First of all, if, and it's not going to happen, if they decided to reopen Alcatraz, it would cost the American taxpayer somewhere around the vicinity of $250 million. But you don't hear Elon Musk or Doge talking about this, do you? $250 million it would cost. Number two, it would hold under 400 inmates. Let me repeat, under 400 inmates. And it was Donald Trump yesterday that said, millions and millions of people out there, we need to imprison them. Under 400 people, and would cost the American taxpayer over $250 million. There's no sewer system or water system there. It is a joke and it is embarrassing. But of course, it doesn't matter what Donald Trump says. Donald Trump could literally say that we all need to walk outside in a thong, men and women, and people in Donald Trump's administration, that might work for some people, by the way, but for many people in Donald Trump's administration, I'd say it probably would be a bad idea, but I'm just using this as an analogy. Karoline Leavitt would go on Sean Hannity's show and say it's a great idea. This is Karoline Leavitt on Sean Hannity's show last night talking about Donald Trump's just idiotic idea to reopen Alcatraz, and listen to what she had to say about it.
Great to see you, Sean. Thank you so much. And this is a phenomenal idea by President Trump that will be executed upon. In fact, I can confirm for you that the White House has already administered calls with the Bureau of Prisons, our counterparts at the Department of Justice, and our counterparts at the Department of Interior, because Alcatraz is now run by the National Park Service. And we know our great Secretary of Interior, Doug Burgum, is in charge of that. So the Bureau of Prisons has already confirmed that they are assessing next steps to reopen this notorious prison. And the reason for it is because President Trump is leaving no stone unturned to restore law and order to our country and to make it very clear to criminals, repeat offenders, not just illegal immigrant criminals, but also American citizens who have refused to comply with our nation's laws. If you have been repeatedly breaking the law, if you are in and out of prison, that is ending under this administration. President Trump's team is going to enforce our laws and prosecute you to the fullest extent of the law. So we are absolutely looking into this, assessing next steps, and it's a part of the president's big picture law and order agenda, which is obviously working, especially when you look at the illegal border crossings at our southern border. The border is secure, mass deportations are underway, and law and order is back in America thanks to President Trump.
It is? Law and order's back in America? Really? That's news to me. She's talking about Americans that break the law and rule of law, yet you guys are the ones that defy the Supreme Court rulings and defy judges and attack their families. The person that you support and work for is a 34-count felon who has never faced any repercussions for anything he's done in his life, let alone being prosecuted in an American court of law with a jury of his peers as a 34-count felon. And we have this imbecile trying to lecture us on rule of law. But she's not the only one that is a yes woman or yes man or whatever you want to call them, who wears the Donald Trump knee pads 24/7. And it doesn't matter what Donald Trump's ideas are. I mean, if he talks about the purge again, she would be okay with that as well.